So it's probably not an entirely big surprise that Illumination, Nintendo, and Universal have been working on another Mario movie. Nothing's been confirmed up until now, but I mean, it was pretty much like a no-brainer that they were going to make more movies, and that is because of the money. The Super Mario Bros. Movie, believe it or not, hasn't even been out for a year now. It came out on April 1st of last year. It broke a ton of records when it launched. It had the biggest opening weekend ever for an animated film. It is the third highest grossing animated film of all time, just barely behind Frozen 2 and The Lion King, released in 2019. And overall, it just got Nintendo and Illumination and Universal a ton of money. In fact, it is the highest grossing film ever produced by Illumination. So to say that today they finally officially announced that we are getting another installment in the Mario movie franchise, well, it's probably not like announcing Half-Life 3 or anything like that. It might not break the internet, but it's still very cool. It's very exciting. So today is March 10th. I didn't really know much about this, but I guess March 10th of every year is Mario Day, because when it's stylized like MAR10, that looks like Mario, and that's like the date. Kind of just like a funny play on words, like, you know, May the 4th be with you, Star Wars. But anyway, I guess they announced some Mario-related stuff during Mario Day every year. And yeah, they had a pre-recorded video where they announced that, yeah, they are working on another Mario movie. Shigeru Miyamoto and a few of the other folks are back on the development team for this movie. Now, what's interesting is that I don't say sequel because they never said the word sequel when they announced this. Yeah, a lot of people are pointing out that they did not refer to this as a sequel. Rather, they are saying that they're wanting to broaden Mario's world further, and are kind of alluding to the fact that they kind of want to go beyond just the cast that was in the first movie. You know, the cast of the regular characters, Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach. I don't know if this necessarily means that this is going to be, you know, an entirely different spin-off movie, just based on, you know, a completely separate character and it won't have anything to do with Mario. I don't know if, you know, that will be the case, but there are a few things to consider. So I remember at the end of the Mario movie, you know, after the post-credits, I don't think this is a huge spoiler, by the way, if you haven't seen the movie. It probably doesn't have anything much to do with, like, the plot itself of the movie. But yeah, the post-credits scene, it shows a Yoshi egg trying to hatch. Obviously, sort of hint or sort of nod that they will have the Yoshi character in a future movie. So I don't know, maybe they're doing some sort of Yoshi's Story spin-off, but who knows, it could go a totally different route. Maybe it is actually a sequel, or some have pointed out maybe it's like a Luigi's Mansion type of movie. They could go so many different directions with this, and of course I still am a firm believer that they're trying to do some sort of a Nintendo cinematic universe, very similar to the Marvel cinematic universe. I've made a ton of videos on that, and others have as well. Overall, it just makes a lot of sense. So my point being, you know, there are a lot of different routes they could go with this next quote-unquote Mario movie. It could just be somebody within the Mario universe. It might not have Mario in it at all. Keep in mind, they have confirmed a few months ago that they are working on a live-action Legend of Zelda movie. I believe that is actually being developed by Sony. And of course, Sega has all of the Sonic movies. One's in development right now, and, you know, they've been very successful so far. Some people have said there could be some sort of a crossover movie. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think that's coming anytime soon. But anyway, very cool stuff. Very good that we're getting this announcement. And they did announce that the release date for this new Mario Bros. Movie is April 3rd, 2026. That is over 2 years from now. That's about 2 years and 1 month from now. But we definitely have a lot of waiting time. If you're just a hardcore Nintendo fan, I'm sure you'll have a lot of stuff to do in the meantime. I'm very confident the next Nintendo console will come out well before that. And like I said, you still got, you know, the new Sonic movie coming out soon, and other stuff as well. But with the overall success that they had with the first Mario movie, both critically and commercially, this really was a no-brainer, like I said. I just wonder where they are gonna take this from here. There are so many characters, so many stories in the Nintendo universe. While this is only the next installment in the series, I'm sure there is much, much more to come.